Hey everybody, it's Q from Tech Rants. I think I'm live. Let me go ahead and verify that. Give me a second. Pull up the chat. Maybe. Give me 1 second. All right. So I am live, as you can see. I haven't made. I did go live last week. I had to end the stream because I got a phone call. But I shouldn't. It shouldn't. Hopefully, I shouldn't have any interruptions tonight. But if I do, it is what it is. So I have been sick. I finally caught the flu. I've had days where I just wasn't completely it here and there, but I finally caught the full-on flu, and now I have some other medical issues. I'm actually going to go get tested for sarcoidosis, which is a lung disease. Um, well, it's not like it's an immune disease that can basically prevent um, correct airflow into the lungs. So yeah, I will be getting tested for that. Um, it could be fatal, but hopefully I'm hoping it's not. I'm just hoping for the best. So I'll keep you guys updated with that. But that's not what I'm here to talk about tonight. It looks like we're finally getting some new budget phones, and a lot of new carriers are coming out. Trying to give customers more bang for their buck. So, I just thought I'd talk about a little bit of that tonight, and just give my opinion on the whole ordeal. You know, just being on a budget. Let you guys know what I think about it. So within the past couple weeks, we've had the OnePlus 5T drop. We had the Moto G6 Play drop. We had the Moto E5 Plus, not Moto E5 Plus, E5 Play drop. Nokia 6.1, I think that's been dropped, which I'm actually looking to get. I actually did order it. It was a screw up with it, so I'll have to go back and handle that. But I definitely have plans on getting my hands on the Moto G6 Play. I'm just waiting for the right time to grab it. Um, so we also have Visible, which is a Verizon NVNO that's trying to respond to Cricket. It's $40 a month for unlimited everything, and it's only 5 megabits per second. But honestly, on a Verizon NVNO, you really can't beat that. A little bit faster than Cricket, but the thing is, it's only exclusive to iPhone. So I think that's going to be the downfall of it. I don't think it should be. It's supposed to be like Freedom Pop. Freedom Pop is all integrated into their app. I think that's stupid. I think they just need to make it like a regular phone service. Branch out to anywhere. Maybe make it bring your own device, or even offer some devices or something. But that's just stupid. Um, we also have let's see, Unreal Mobile, which is going to be Freedom Pop's answer to like a postpaid NVNO. From what I've seen, plans for that will start at $15 with unlimited. Although nobody knows many details on that. So yeah, as it comes out, I'll definitely give my opinions on that. And then we have the Alcatel 3V, which is another phone that I'm looking at trying to get. For 150 bucks. You know, you get that 6-inch IPS, you get a 18 by 9 resolution screen, 21, I think it's 2160 or 20, I don't know. It's a 1080p plus the screen. They're saying it's 2K, but honestly, it's not really 2K. But you know, whatever makes them feel good. Um, Not the best processor. Doesn't have good enough RAM. You know, but it may perform well. 450 bucks. The specs are kind of promising. Um, like I said, I'm looking at it as well. I'm just not quite sure yet. I got to see how money goes and how I feel. But yeah, um, you know, budget phones are starting to come to the surface now. And then you have the OnePlus 6. The OnePlus 6 is starts at 500 bucks, and I think the most is like 650, and you get way more than you would get from an iPhone 10, which is $1,000, 1,200 bucks for the most expensive. I just, you know, it just proves that to get a good phone, you don't have to pay $600-700. You know, these companies have pretty much brainwashed us and brainwashed people, you know, to let them, you know, think that, hey, you have to spend top dollar to get a good device. And that's not the case. You can get a really good device, you know, even you can get a good device for about under 200 bucks. You know, but if you need to go 300 bucks. But I think it's the new Mobile G3. You know, it's 200 bucks, 4 gigs of RAM, octa-core processor. Um, it has face unlock. It has a fingerprint reader. Like, I mean, come on now. The phone, you know, these phones are charging you extra money for, and all this shit. It's just, it's just ridiculous. I, Me personally, I don't think it's all necessary. I just think you know, these companies find loopholes and overcharge. You know, you take a look at Huawei, you take a look at Samsung. Oh man, I'm not gonna be on here much longer. I can tell you guys that now. I don't know what, you know. I'm still kind of sick, but I thought I'd put some content out. But yeah, you take a look at Huawei, OnePlus, Motorola, Alcatel, ZTE. I don't know. Hopefully ZTE comes back. New, Xiaomi, no, even Nokia. You know, Nokia is a little bit pricier of them all, but you know, Nokia, you can get a stock, you know, Android One phone for 270 bucks. You can get something cheaper than that, but you can get a good quality phone for under 300 bucks. You're gonna get the updates, you know, for the next anywhere, I think between 2 to 4 years, because it's pure Android. You know, there's nothing on top of it. There's nothing to lag it down. Good phone, so it really doesn't need to be too powerful. But you know, they put some pretty decent specs inside of the phone. You know, to where yeah, you know, it's gonna work pretty good. So you know, I just think that, you know, pricing a phone at $1,000 or you know whatever, it's just ridiculous. But you know, that's just me. And I lost my chat, so give me 1 second, guys. I don't know if YouTube class. I don't know if I'm even still live. Give me 1 second. Okay. My Wi-Fi was kind of acting retarded, but we're back. So yeah, you know, if you ask me, Samsung and LG, well, I'm not even so worried about LG. LG, they LG just needs to rethink some of the stuff that they do. But I think Samsung and Apple definitely need to be worried. A lot of these companies are making good phones and pricing them, not too much. I still think $400 or $500 is a little much for a phone, but it's a little bit, what they give you for $400 or $500 versus what they give you for $1,000. You know, there's a lot of competition. So, if Apple wants to charge $1,000 for a phone, I think for half that I can get a phone with Face Unlock, wireless charging, even a headphone jack. I get a phone with a phone that has all of everything in one: facial recognition, headphone jack, fingerprint sensor, all of it. If I'm paying $1,100 for a phone, I better be getting all of that. You know, I'm not overpaying just so I can get some, facial recognition. No headphone jack. Then I got to turn around and pay extra for the wireless charger, extra for the fast charger. No. I think Apple has made a huge mistake with the iPhone 10. I'm pretty sure it sold well, but I don't know. It's just my opinion, guys. I'm somebody on a budget, and honestly, if I'm going to pay that much for a phone, it better have all the bells and whistles. Like I just paid $600. Well, not just, but I paid $600 for a laptop. Okay, and that laptop, only thing it does not have is a fingerprint. It's got all the ports. It's got a good enough power. It's got a whole bunch. And I was going to buy a MacBook Pro for almost double the price of the laptop I got now. And that MacBook Pro didn't even have a lot of. It was missing a CD player, or disk drive. It was missing. I think it was missing a 3.5 millimeter jack. Like it was missing a whole lot of stuff. Ooh, excuse me. So, the fact that you really have to pay all this money for a phone, no. They really need to just get that out their heads and, take a look at Huawei and, you know, OnePlus, a lot of these companies and just rethink what they're doing. So, that's just my opinion. I think 2018 is going to be a good year for budget phones, and budget phones have really evolved. Um, they really have came a long way, and the minimum specs for budget devices is just going to get better as time goes on. People, I get a lot of messages and a lot of comments, people talking about why does the YouTube, okay, so what I'm noticing tonight is that YouTube is crashing quite a bit. So, and this is on my iPhone only. So, yeah. Let me check it. Okay, yeah. So YouTube keeps crashing on my phone, on my iPhone. I'm not quite sure, but yeah. I can't remember what I was saying. But yeah, you know, just it's not necessary to pay $1,000 for a phone. And this is coming from somebody that's on a budget. I've seen the competition. I don't own any of these phones that I name. My flagship phone that I have is the iPhone SE. The next one behind that, with decent specs, would have to be the Galaxy J7 Perks. Okay, those are the two best phones that I have on deck. I got some old flagships and stuff like that, but other than that, give me 1 second. Um, the best phones I have are the iPhone SE, and the J7 Perks. So, you know, like I said, it all depends on who you are, and if you have the money, and you have to have the latest and the greatest, and you think that the iPhone 10 is the latest and the greatest, fine. I would really like to see people like OnePlus and even Huawei, a couple other companies make their debut to carriers, and if they sell those prices, and if people walk in and look at these phones and say, wow, I can get a phone like this for this price, they'll step on it, but they don't want competition. There's a lot of competition out there when it comes to phones. So, I don't know, guys. I don't know. But, the standard for budget phones, you know, the minimum specs and shit like that, it's only going to get better. It's going to improve over time. So, our days of paying $1,000 and stuff like that for phone, it's not coming to an end. But, for $100, $200, $300, we're going to have more choices. So, I don't know. I might go ahead and buy the Alcatel 3V because for $450, some of the specs that it's offering are very promising. Same thing with the Moto E4, Moto G Play, Moto G6 Play. The specs that it's offering is kind of promising. So, I'm gonna get my hands on them and see how they perform. And yeah, so there's just a lot of competition out here, guys, and things are just gonna get better for the mobile world. So, you know, me personally, if anybody asks me, I don't care. I don't have to have the latest and the greatest. I may look at the Galaxy S8 or the Note 8 or the S9 or whatever and say I wanted it. I want it or whatever. Do I have to have it? No. My SE works just fine. I done dropped it about 27 times, but it works great. It's in this case, a new case for it. I don't know if you guys can see that, but yeah. So, yeah, guys, that's my little rant. Been up here a little bit. Not gonna be, like I said, it wasn't gonna be much of a long stream. Not many people came in, joined in. We usually have a couple people that join in. Nobody joined in tonight. And like I said, I'm still not feeling good. So I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to sign off of here. But hope everybody has a good holiday. I'll do a longer stream when I feel better completely. And yeah, I'm keeping my ears open for tech news the best way I can. I'll bring, come out here and bring my opinions or whatever. If anybody has any questions, comments, concerns, definitely leave them down below. Of course, if you got any questions, just go ahead and private message me. That's fine. And yeah, it's all good, guys. So this has been Q from Tech Rants. I'll be back once I feel better, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Later.